Okay, this is Caleb. I'm making a video from inside my bathroom because this is like the best light. So, we're talking about awkward situations. I just saw your video, Duty Knees on Up, and it was kind of funny actually. I actually laughed the whole way through because stuff like that has actually happened to me so many times. Like, in 8th grade, my science teacher, he sweats, like hardcore sweats, and it was just bad because he had like a black beard, and he had some white stuff in his beard, and everyone's like, oh, white stuff, like a lot of people are immature in 8th grade, and this year, my science teacher, again, a different science teacher, Miss McClellan, she was teaching a normal day, like we're all sitting in class, normal day, and what happens is she starts lecturing about something like we're biology, but like it was something about physics too. I don't get how that worked out, but she was lecturing, and then what happened was I was taking down notes, and I looked up because she was walking around. She walks around the lectures, and I look up and just see this image of something I did not want to see. Her zipper was down, and her pants were kind of loose, so it formed some kind of like air pocket, so you could see like all up in there, and like, it stretched out and like out. It was out and out, like 3-dimensional. Like the pocket was like the zipper stretched out, so you could like see everything. And I just was like, oh my god, I'm in a class with 15 other people, and this is ridiculous. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to tell, my best friend Courtney's in that class too, so I was like, oh my god, Courtney, should I tell her or not? Would that be awkward for her? Or cause I was pretty awkward. This was pretty awkward. I was trying not to react the best way I could. I was trying not to cause a scene, cause once I did, she would notice, and then everyone else would notice, and it'd be a big deal. And I don't want her to feel embarrassed. I feel embarrassed for her. I don't want her to feel embarrassed. So my tactic was to actually I told Courtney about it, and Courtney was like, oh my god, and Courtney, she wasn't loud about it. She was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? And so yeah, and basically we couldn't, it was third period is always the longest period because it's lunch period. So we basically spend 40 minutes looking at that crap as she lectures and walks around the room. And I tried to stay focused on her to make it not seem obvious. I don't want her to feel I don't want her to feel awkward at all, because that would just been bad. Because the kids would have made fun of her about it for the rest of the year. She would have. But other than that, she would have been criticized about it. Oh, our fly will open, Miss Fly, blah blah blah. This is dumb stuff. Some of the kids there are retarded, but I didn't know what to do. It was just a bad situation for me. And or it's a bad situation. And after class, usually me and Courtney the last people to leave the classroom, so we waited after she got her. She's a traveling teacher. After she got her stuff out the room, and she's walking. And we walked next to her, and we're like, oh, Miss McCullen, I have something to tell you. And she's like, what? So what, Caleb? Is anything important? I'm like, yes, something very important. Your fly is open. She did not understand at first. She was like, excuse me? And I was like, Miss McCullen, your fly is peeping for the whole world to see. And she looked at herself, and she was shocked. It was weird. She was shocked. So, yeah, it was creepy. So, yeah, she was like, oh my god, what? She went zip and zipped it up on the side, and she did all weird stuff, the kind of high that she was zipping it up outside of the classroom. So yeah, craziness.